Do you need to take control of your users' email signatures and disclaimers? Exclaimer Mail Disclaimers is a Microsoft certified solution that solves this problem. The powerful features available within this Microsoft Exchange 2007 and 2010 product enable you to centrally manage corporate email signatures and disclaimers for all your email users. This video will show you how quick and easy it is to set up and how millions of users worldwide are already benefiting from the fantastic features in Exclaimer Mail Disclaimers. Immediately after downloading, the Setup Wizard will launch. This simple step-by-step process will help you to create your very first signature and disclaimer policy within minutes. Firstly, set up an administrator mailbox. The account specified will receive notifications about licensing and renewal information. Now to set up your first policy. Conditions simply allow you to specify which messages have signatures and disclaimers added. The Setup Wizard will automatically default to the sender being the person who is logged in. This enables you to test the policy by sending an email from and to yourself. The sender can be changed within the console itself at a later stage. Mail Disclaimers has a number of signature and disclaimer templates for you to select from. Select one that fits your organization, and that's the setup. Done! If you think none of the templates fit your brand, simply create your own. Just click Finish to launch the Exclaimer console, where you can make more adjustments, change logos, and add extra policies. In this section, we will guide you through some of the remarkable features available in Mail Disclaimers. The console uses a classic tree structure, so you can navigate the program easily. The top of the tree is where all the administrative settings are managed. For now, though, we will concentrate on the policy we created within the Setup Wizard. As an example, we're going to rename the policy for our sales team to use. We also add a more detailed description. You can now edit the template to include your company branding. Double-click anywhere in the content pane to edit that section. For example, to replace the logos with yours. When you're happy with the changes, click Save. The Advanced Smart Table function within Mail Disclaimers allows you to suppress certain fields if data is missing. For example, if an employee does not have a company mobile, rather than his mobile number leaving an obvious gap in the email signature, the intuitive Smart Table function automatically suppresses this empty field so that it won't show at all. Within the Disclaimer Options tab, you'll notice a checkbox at the top. Don't add disclaimer if already present. Select this option if you do not wish to add a disclaimer, for example, during an email conversation where there are multiple replies. Mail Disclaimers can also intelligently handle encrypted and signed messages without breaking the signature, preserving the original message intact and delivering it to the intended recipient. Now add conditions to your policy. These determine when disclaimers and signatures are applied to a message. We will change the sender information to an Active Directory group. In this case, we will choose our sales group. We're also going to change the recipient to anyone that's external to the company. The condition is highlighted below. We have ours set so that any email sent from the sales team to an external recipient will contain the sales department's branding and signature. You can set exceptions within your conditions which specify when a disclaimer or signature is not applied to an email. For example, our sales team sends a monthly newsletter, which is already in a branded template with a disclaimer. We want to exclude this so the disclaimer and branding are not added twice. You simply stop the disclaimer and signature being added to our mail when the email subject line contains monthly newsletter. It's as easy as that. The Date Range tab allows you to set a specific date or time range for any policy. This allows you to show your sales promotions during specific time periods. You can choose to set the policy to run between specific dates or use the Advanced Schedule feature to specify particular days and times. We are going to set our policy to show our sales promotion during working hours only. Mail Disclaimers has an advanced policy tester, which allows you to visually test your policy before you deploy changes and without having to send a test email. We're adding Peter Jones from our sales team as the sender and one of his clients as the recipient. Now we run the test. You can view the outcome of the policy test as a simple flow diagram. It's displayed with a yes or no indicator so you can see if the policy was applied. Here you can view the message as it will be delivered to the recipient. You can also view the message at any stage simply by clicking on any part of the diagram. Remember that we wanted to exclude the monthly newsletter from having branding and a disclaimer added twice? We can test that this will work. Add monthly newsletter to the subject of the email and run the test again. You can see the exclusion being applied. The signature and disclaimer has been excluded from the final message. This section introduces the powerful Sent Items Update feature in Mail Disclaimers. We're going to show you how easy this is to set up and what you can achieve with it. One of the most popular features of Mail Disclaimers is the ability to view the exact content of the outgoing email, including the signature and disclaimer, in your Sent Items folder. This allows you to keep an accurate record of the email that was sent, even though the changes were made on your Exchange server. To do this, make sure the Enable Sent Items Update checkbox is selected. There are a number of advanced options within this tab that enable you to control this feature further. You can now send an email from Outlook to test how this works. You'll notice here that the signature and disclaimer are not included in your mail before you press Send. But you can check your Sent Items folder, and hey, there it is. The final completed email including signature and disclaimer.